Hey guys, it's Evie from Ev's Eats, back with another recipe. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my easy skillet breakfast potatoes. Now you guys, I love making breakfast potatoes in the skillet because the potatoes just cook down and get all caramelized and have so much flavor. We're going to start off with some red potatoes. I always use red potatoes whenever I'm making skillet potatoes. And we are going to boil them first. Now the reason I boil them first is because if you just put them straight into the pan when you cut them, you're going to be really disappointed because they're going to take forever to cook. So I'll boil them for about 5 to 10 minutes, just enough to soften them up. Now with my potatoes, I like to add vegetables just because I think it adds more flavor to the party. So you guys already know I'm starting off with some red bell peppers, green bell peppers, and onions. I use these in almost every recipe, but they're my favorite to use as a base. So I'm just going to dice these up, give them a rough chop, and we'll throw them in the skillet with the potatoes. So when our potatoes are done boiling, I rinse them with cold water just to stop the cooking process, and then I will give them a rough chop. You guys can see some of the skin is peeling off. That's okay. I think I boiled these potatoes a little too long, but just about 5 minutes is good enough. The good thing is that they're not mushy. You do not want mushy potatoes because when you throw them in the skillet, they're not going to crisp up. So on our stove, I've got my large cast iron skillet. I'm going to hit it with about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and let that heat up. My heat is on medium-high heat. I want the pan to get really hot so that when I throw the vegetables in there, they really sizzle. Toss the vegetables in first. Let those saute for about 1 to 2 minutes. Then I'm going to move the vegetables out towards the outer part of the cast iron skillet and make a well in the middle so that I can add the potatoes. Now the important thing when we're adding the potatoes is you want them to be all in one layer so each potato has a chance to brown and crisp up. So don't crowd the pan, just remember you want the potatoes to form a single even layer on the bottom of the pan. So I'm just going to let the potatoes brown. I do not touch the potatoes, I don't stir them because I want them to have a chance to crisp and brown before I start moving them around and tossing them. Otherwise, you'll break up your potatoes this way. So let's let them form like a nice crust on the bottom before we flip them. And once we flip them, we'll season it. So for our seasonings, I'm keeping it super simple today. We're just going to use some seasoned salt, black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and some regular salt. That's it. So after the potatoes have been cooking for about 5 minutes, I'm going to take about half of this spice mixture, sprinkle it all around and give it a toss, and then I'll add the other half towards the end. So the time it takes you to cook these potatoes is going to depend on how big you've cut them. This is about 1.5 inch size, so my potatoes cook for about 18 to 20 minutes. During the last 5 minutes is when I'll go ahead and sprinkle the last of the seasoning and give it a toss. And then that's it, your potatoes are done. And they should be a really nice golden, almost reddish color because of the paprika. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos from me. You can also check out my site, evseats.com, for more recipes. And if you want to see what I'm doing on a daily basis, which is stuffing my face, you guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is evseats. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!